I want to talk to you about the Flextone decoys. This is a very interesting set. First of all, they're very affordable, very inexpensive. They're hard bodies. I mean, they're soft, but they're flexible. This is the Funky Chicken. I'll come back to him. This is the Thunder Jake. This is the Thunder Chick in the feeding position. Love the feeder. That's a great looking decoy. One thing that I think that is important about this Jake is you'll notice the colors of his head. They're not real bright. They're real subdued, and that really indicates a submissive bird. So this is one that likes to get picked on. Obviously, the feeding position, it adds comfort. It adds contentment to the birds that are approaching. So it's a pretty important decoy to have in your mix. But this thing, Michael Waddell said it when it came out, this is the wimpiest decoy I've ever seen. And I think what turkeys love about it so much is the fact that it's so small, it's so easy to pick on that the incoming toms really can't help themselves. They have to come in and confront it. It's small, it's thin, it's tall, it really stands out. And it's the kind of decoy that I think you need to have in your arsenal no matter what. You have a strutter, you have a half strut Jake, you got feeding hens, you need to have a Funky Chicken, because if you get in a scenario where the birds are pressured, there's a lot of other hunters and there's a lot of turkeys that are whipping up on each other, this one just begs to get throttled. So make sure you add the Funky Chicken to your mix this year. It's one you're gonna love. Another thing I really like about the Flextone Thunder series is the stake system. It's attached by a flexible cord there, and all you gotta do is stick the point of the stake right down in there. The stake is completely out of the way, doesn't make any noise, very handy. Again, just detaches like that. There's a slot for it on the back of the hen feeder decoy. Doesn't move. If you want to put a hen down in a breeding position, something like that, you can do that and they'll sit upright. Very handy. When you're putting it into the ground, you'll notice there's a screw on top. That's your point of pressure. If you're going to push it down, make sure your hand is right there on top of that screw, and that'll get that in nice and safe without breaking the decoy.